Newcastle fans, good pals of mine, what an amazing club, have been told that they should not wear Saudi headdress when they go to games, which of course they've been doing in celebration of their new investment from Saudi Arabia. Finger-wagging woke commentators who couldn't find the northeast of England on a map if they tried are saying it's offensive and it's cultural appropriation. The idea that you're somehow hijacking and abusing the national characteristics of another country. Look, I'll be honest with you, it's not a style I would go for. I'm not really one for fancy dress anyway, but it's clearly a joyful celebration of this new investment, which looks set to end decades of pain and disappointment suffered by the magnificent tsunami. No club in the country would say no to the Saudi billions, least of all Glazer-owned Manchester United, who got thumped 5-0 by Liverpool today. We've seen this confected row about cultural appropriation in the past. The beautiful Little Mix star Jessie Nelson got in trouble for allegedly using the aesthetics of black women and R&B by curling her hair, wearing cornrows, overlining her lips and wearing fake tan in a recent pop video. Her co-star in the video, Nicki Minaj, a talented black artist, defended her against the bizarre new crime of so-called blackfishing, where you dress and style yourself in another culture. But this cultural appropriation story has been around forever. Jamie Oliver got in trouble for a jerk chicken recipe. And whoever complained about that can jerk right off. Stick your drumstick where the sun doesn't shine. Do you see how those calling all of this out, those people who are obsessed with this, have just one goal, which is division? They want everyone to remain in separate groups, to stay in their lane. We can't be one society, one community, one world. Of course, that's what we want, but it's not what they want. But that's what celebrating other cultures actually achieves. If you wear clothes from a different culture respectfully and with the right intent, if you do your hair in a certain way, if you cook a certain recipe, surely that's the greatest flattery to any culture. This great country of ours, the United Kingdom, a global beacon of diversity and tolerance, has been doing cultural appropriation, if that's what you want to call it, from day one. Why do we drink tea from India? Why is chicken tikka masala, an Asian dish, the #1 British delicacy in the country, above fish and chips? It's when people will not celebrate and not engage with other cultures and their traditions that you have to worry. It's an ignorance and intolerance to other people's way of life that sows the seeds of ignorance, hatred and potentially war. Let me give you the perfect example. I'm a Dolan. My mother is from Drogheda in County Louth in the Republic of Ireland, the wee county, smallest county in that great country. My father is from County Cavan, which has hills and lakes and not too much else. I was born on St. Patrick's Day on the 17th of March 1974. Now, I think you'll find that St. Patrick's Day, which celebrates the patron saint of Ireland, is a global celebration. New York somehow managed to make the Hudson River green. And whether you're in the States or anywhere else for that matter, on St. Patrick's Day, everyone becomes a bit more Irish. People develop a sudden appetite for Guinness, don't they? Many wear a bit of green. And as the evening wears on, they may find themselves wearing one of those silly leprechaun hats. As I've said, as long as it's well-intentioned, we should have more cross-fertilisation of culture, not less. In a divided world, it's the one thing that might just bring us together. Now, let me have another sip of this lovely Indian tea.